Mario, Luigi, Snoutlet. I hope they're all okay. They're not. They're mere scraps of seaweed at this point. Zuck it!
Oh no! Mamma mia! Whoa! Whoa! Luigi? Luigi!
Mario!
Mario! Oh! Luigi? Luigi?
Mario!
Luigi!
Whoa!
Oh boy!
Whoa!
Let's go!
Oh yeah!
Phew! You're both still in one piece.
Carabito is meditated.
But now what? We gotta find some way back to Shipshape Island. Huh? You wanna know where we ended up? I'd like to know that myself. Let's keep exploring, huh?
Mario!
Luigi? Carabito is meditated.
Hey, isn't that a power tap? Where'd you get that? You got a power tap! What she just said, or he just said. Is Snoutlet a he or she? I don't know. I can't believe you found it even with all the trouble we're seeing. You're pretty great, Luigi. Let's get going. What's up, you guys? This is One Classic Gamer here. Welcome back to some more Mario and Luigi. We're doing part 42 now, ladies and gentlemen, and we got a pretty big part here. A lot to cover, and I'm super excited because there are certain story revelations that we're going to finally get within the first, half of this, and the other half is going to be us going around, messing around like usual, just doing side quests and whatnot. But yeah, we're back here on this island again, strangely. What's up? Let's go. I didn't mean to say what's up like that. What's up? I've been watching a lot of fucking I've been getting caught up on Daredevil Born Again, so I was like channeling my inner Wilson Fisk there. So here I realized that my health was pretty fucked. Actually, no, we're creating plugs right now. What am I saying? It's gotta be this way. I'm drinking freaking Coke Zero right now, man. Honestly, the most neutered fucking soda you could have while recording one of these, but whatever. We got a ton of Sprite bulbs to collect this time around, unlike, the first time we came here. Huh. What's with this big pig-ol' rock? Ah, you almost got me there with that one. Something up, Mario? Yeah? You've been here before? So you're just now remembering. Really, bro?
Luigi!
Oh yeah!
No.
Force alone will not avail you. Stand back from the stone. Your bonds, put them to use. Open your hearts and believe in one another. Then the stone will crumble. Show me the power of fire and ice that dwells within you. Alright. Alright, so now we're going to select the Fire and Ice ability. Fire and Ice, opposing forces. Make them one through the might of your bond. Focus and believe. Woohoo! Yes, impressive. The bond between the two of you has become the light of hope. If you want to know who I am, you need only press onward. The power of bonds, never forget it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and we got a new ability. This ability honestly looks super freaking sick, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I really do not remember this at all. Like I said in the last video, pretty much everything after, you know, like the midpoint of the game, I just completely draw a blank on when it comes to remembering this, you know, a lot of what happens. I will say aesthetically, and I say this all the time whenever I come to an area in a game that I really, really like, I love the environment here on this island, by the way, and I do think this is a really, really beautiful part of the game. I think it's kind of cool that they brought us back here, even though we're, you know, on a geographic sense, when you're looking at the map, you know, we probably didn't land anywhere near this island because we're in the 4th area right now and not the 1st world, but that's besides the point. We never got to come back here, and I mean, I just knew when we first came here at the beginning of the game, all the way back in part 1, that we weren't done with this place and that we were going to have more to do here. I mean, excuse me. I am drinking soda, so I might burp once or twice in this video. Forgive me. It's your guys' price of admission for me having to sit down and record my own commentary for a 58-minute long video. I'm just kidding, dude. No one made that decision except for you, bro. Come on. You're the one who put this together. You're the mastermind behind all this A+ underrated content. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that I have my own little corner on YouTube, and if the world ever discovered me, then I would go freaking viral because I'm a star. I'm a freaking pop star. I'm just kidding. Okay, I need to chill out before the commentary in this video ventures into cringe territory. So there are multiple different routes that you can go here. And by the way, I'm not sure if I mentioned this at all yet in the video, but if I haven't, well, this is the point that I'm bringing it up. I'm recording this in my garage right now because I figured in the garage I could get a little bit louder and be a little more comfortable performing during the dialogue scenes and also have a more quiet environment. But we are getting close to 4th of July right now, and people are shooting their fucking fireworks off like crazy. So, yeah, I mean, there might even be a firework in this video or the next 2 videos that I do live commentary for. Yes, all is proceeding as it should. I am the great conductor, he who watches over all of Concordia. Those of your world would call me a spiritualist or a sage. Mario, Luigi, I know the two of you well, and have since long, long ago. You see, it was I who brought you to this world. As you have heard, this world where you find yourself was once a land. Under the Unitree, the land and its people were all united as one. It was a magnificent, prosperous place where all could be happy. But then, the Unitree that held us all together was destroyed, and both the land and its people were torn apart. Mario and his friends are just scraps of seaweed. Soon my plan will be complete. though it took longer than expected. Destroying the Unitree was a good start to the scheme. Then I used Glom to sever connections between both the lands and its people. All so that Reclusa could come into this world. Soon, bonds all over the world will dissolve. Reclusa will rule Concordia. And this will be a world in which solitude reigns. Connie, you nag at the recesses of my mind. Why do you persist? It's frustrating. When your light goes out, it'll be by my own hand. My light will never go out. I won't ever give up. I'm a Wapness, and I'm gonna keep this tree alive. And then, I'm sure I will get to see my teacher again. I sought those with the power to save Concordia and its people. Those who could connect what had been severed, those whose bonds were strong. Thus did I part in my faith in you, Mario and Luigi. We shall speak more on this later. For now, continue forging ahead. And we're back to running around again and collecting sprite bulbs. There are a ton of sprite bulbs here, as you can tell. But yeah, the game's about to, you know, get pretty cinematic with its story pretty soon. So we have a lot of dialogue coming up in, like I said, the first half of this video, which we're already 12 minutes in. And the second half of the video is going to be more focused on side quests. But I've already said that. I'm repeating information at this point that you guys already know. So just keep heading down the main path. It's not that hard to follow. There's a little like flower bud there that's not that hasn't blossomed yet because we haven't restored the lighthouse yet. But yeah, I guess that's sort of a semi-spoiler. Sorry about that. Man, look at the water, bro. I've been replaying Super Mario Sunshine recently in my own time, and that game, honestly, is probably one of my favorite like 3D Mario games. It might be my favorite. Honestly, it's a tie between Super Mario Sunshine and Super Mario Galaxy. Both of those games are just so fucking legendary, man. You play those games and you're seriously just like, man, how did these games even get made to begin with? You know what I mean? There's another burp. Okay, I'm allowed one more burp and then I can't burp again for the rest of this video. So we're going to create some more plugs here. I don't even know what half of these frickin' do. But we unlocked another one. I think that's all of the plugs unlocked, by the way. So we're fairly close to getting all of those, which is exciting news. Mario, Luigi. I have been witness to your many deeds. You protected the bonds of family. You protected the bonds of comrades. You protected the bonds of lovers. And you protected the bonds of friends. All this I have seen, and I am now certain. The power of your bonds is unmatched, unbeatable. Only the Mario Bros can save Concordia from a fate most dire and Sony abandoning the $400 million they put into a game that no one played and got canceled last minute. You in particular. Did you not feel the touch of inspiration on your journey?
Oh.
Yeah, he did. Look at him. Look at Luigi.
Hey!
How many times have we seen that?
Yes!
Yes, your ingenuity and clever thinking saw you through many obstacles, or many an obstacle. That doesn't make sense. This land's energy resonates with yours. I presented you with an opportunity to awaken your latent abilities. I am certain your powers will be the ones to save this world. That priceless gift of your Luigi logic. I am near at hand now. Go forth, that I might impart unto you vital knowledge.
Yeah. Oh.
Huh? Thought he was gonna be around here somewhere.
Victor is meditated.
Huh? Oh,
Eh?
hey there, great conductor! Mario, Luigi, we finally meet. Let me reintroduce myself. I am the Great Conductor. Greetings, Snoutlet. You have done well. Eh? Bet you didn't think I'm the Great Conductor's assistant. After the Unitree got busted up, the Great Conductor asked me a favor. I sent Snoutlet to a Wotness to assist in growing a new Unitree. Gotta admit, I was sweating a little. It was just me and Connie there, together on Shipshape Island. Good thing you two showed up. Nice save, Mario and Luigi.
Wow.
All of Concordia thought the Great Conductor was just a legend, right? Well, if word got around that he exists, Zock'd probably put a target on him. That's why we thought to keep it a secret until you finished connecting enough islands. Despite how I might look, I'm actually rather delicate. Sorry for being so quiet about it until now. I am grateful for all you have done. You have my gratitude for linking the scattered and drifting islands. But the links you established are now in jeopardy again. Because of Zock'd? It was he who sundered Concordia. He is storing up more power to sever the connections you forged. Zock'd will not stand idly by as you seek to complete your good work. Before you confront Zock'd, there is something you must know. My mentor, Miss Cosette, is gonna come for me. Not only is she my mentor, she's a pro-Wotness too. She cares so much about Concordia and everyone in it, so I won't lose hope. I know she'll be here. So you still plan on resisting? By all means, try as hard as you want. Your efforts will be useless. Miss Cosette. Beneath Zock'd's mask is the true identity, that of a former Wotness. A former Wotness? You don't mean... Miss Cosette? You shouldn't be here. It's dangerous. Let's go. Yes. I mean, it's a Wotness job to watch over the Unitree. Come on, everyone's waiting. Indeed. Let's go, Connie. We Wotness have a duty for something. We must protect the Unitree for the sake of the world and something. Connie's mentor. Zock'd is actually that Cosette lady. Cosette was a fine botanist and watched over the unitary well. For one so devoted to abandon her duty and sunder the lands, I cannot imagine what caused it, and for me to stutter so much. She must be under another's control. Resist her until she comes to herself. Zocket is very powerful. He will be a challenging opponent, even for you. Courage alone will not see you to victory. You will need bonds strong enough to withstand power that would break them. Is your bond that powerful, I wonder? Allow me to test that question for myself. Great conductor. Ho ho, worry not. This is a mere trial, but know this, I shall not hold back.
Oh yeah.
Let us see how you two fare without help. I shall ban battle plugs for this combat. First, we shall test to see how well you brothers know each other. Your brother is to be found amidst the falsity. Only one is the real deal. Any other is but fakery. Now I'll make these guys move. Watch their movements and find the real brother. So you have to look very, very carefully here for the right one. But I mean, if you've been playing the game up until this point, you should recognize them, you know, which one is which from his body movement and his mannerisms and everything. Break the cap with your real brother. Do not break the caps or the fakes. Mistakes will be punished most harshly. Yeah. So this is not that hard of a fight. It's really just another tutorial fight. Yeah, I know. It's how many hours in? So you couldn't break the cap. Well, I'll be attacking you. Aim a counterattack at the cap. The real one is in. So yeah, make sure you remember which one is the real one. And do not hit the fake one with your hammer either. If you don't, nothing is going to happen, by the way. But if the cap breaks and you get the fake one, then this happens. Yeah, you get freaking punched. You are not able to spot the real one. Disappointing. Is that your limit? I am now forced to punish you. Or, I am forced to punish you now. Jeez! And he's just going to keep repeating it until you get it right, basically. So now we're doing Mario, and there are 3 cups, and it's the same deal as before. You have to figure out which one is which. The real Mario always does that thing where he, like, rubs his shoulder a lot. So the correct one is actually the one on the left. And like I said, don't even focus on attacking the other cups. Just focus on the one that you believe is the correct bro, and you will pass this part of the battle. I mean, this isn't really I wouldn't consider this to be like an actual boss. He's literally just, I don't even really know what the point of this is, to be completely honest. I mean, narratively, it's to test out how strong our, like, bonds are and everything, but, like, this fight is so freaking easy, dude, and it's another reason why I have certain issues with this game, because it's like, I said in the last video, there are some things in this game that just it just takes so long to get certain things done in this game, you know, and this is one of those reasons why. Like, the pacing at times is just straight ass, you know. Excellent. You two see each other clearly. Next, demonstrate some excellent results on your bros' attacks. I really feel like if they had, you know, held back on some of the invasive dialogue, and let me just be clear, you know, this isn't something that is it isn't something that is like, you know, rare or like exclusive for this game. These games have always had very, like, invasive dialogue, but I really feel like if they would have just held back on some of these moments that are just kind of unnecessary, then this game would have been like 30 hours shorter, to be completely honest. And for some reason, it didn't really seem like Who made this game again? I literally forgot the team that made this game. We'll just say Nintendo wouldn't have been okay with that. I get that they wanted to make a longer Mario RPG game, but the thing is, if you want to make a longer Mario RPG game, your pacing has to be on point. So here, like I said, just attack the correct cup. Don't attack the other ones. Nothing's going to happen. You can get hurt by this attack, though, but he doesn't do that much damage. They really make it seem like this whole boss fight has several consequences, but it really doesn't. It seems you two truly understand each other. Very well. Now show me how to meld your brotherly powers to attack. You have a variety of bros attacks, yes? Show them to me and make all that you show excellent. If you keep failing, that tells me you have reached the limits of your brotherly might. You will be annihilated by my biggest attack. Thankfully, I've never seen that happen. But yeah, I mean, like I said, narratively, the only purpose this boss really serves is for him to, like, test us and see, like, you know, how strong our bond is. But, like, it's almost like the game has forgotten that they've already told us, like, the past 20 minutes, as this guy has been talking to us telepathically, that our bonds are strong. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if this boss was really necessary. But it's still kind of cool to fight like a different enemy for once. Pleasing that you trust each other enough to hit bombs. Okay, this was a good bros attack. Yeah, he's basically going to comment on every single bros attack that you use. Make sure that you use different bros attacks, you know, and you don't stick to the same one, because I'm pretty sure that won't progress this at all. It'll just, you know, he'll just keep saying, use something different, you know. But actually I never really figured out if that actually happened. I do really like this arena though. Like this I'm gonna say it again, this area is just so beautiful, and this arena is so beautiful, you know? And it is definitely a pretty interesting twist that Snoutlet was, what's it called, the Great Conductor's assistant this whole time. I legitimately did not see that coming. I kind of knew about the Great Conductor, though. Like, there was something on the internet. There was, like, a thumbnail to, like, a video or something that kind of spoiled the Great Conductor for me. Although I didn't even know who the Great Conductor was at the time. I just had seen the Great Conductor in a thumbnail and was like, oh, that looks really cool. I should probably, like, not click on this because I'm playing this game right now and I don't want to spoil it for myself. Yes, even games like this that I have, you know, several issues with that I cover on my channel, when I'm in the process of playing it, I would rather just find everything out and discover everything for myself. That's just how I am. Although I am not one of those people who actively avoids trailers and everything just because I want to go in completely blind. Like, I've never been that fucking ridiculous. You know, no judgment to those people, but I've dealt with plenty of people like that in my life. But, yeah, that's the end of the fight against the Great Conductor. And, you know, on the positive side, it leveled both of us up to level 41. So we're 2 levels away from ranking up again. And, yeah, we're about to get back to some more cutscenes and story. Very, very impressive. The power of your bonds is formidable indeed. You don't say. Snoutlet, I leave these 2 and all of Concordia in your hands. Wait, are you leaving me? Wait! You're kidding me. Wow! Don't go, Great Conductor!
Mamma mia.
Boy.
You're still here? Phew. Playing wise takes a lot out of a guy. I'm through with it. I'm thinking I'll head back now. My stomach's been pretty rumbly. What? Don't look so shocked. What's with the act? We were legit worried. Oh, I was just funning you. No need to get upset. I like the way this guy talks. How'd a joker like you get so much power? All kidding aside, I can tell you one thing for sure. These two's power of bonds can thwart Zocket's scheme. First, take Ship-Shape Island and link up with this one. Then, give Fortress Zocket a big ol' wham to knock her down. Best of luck, pals. Hold up. What's the hurry? You're fond of power taps and plugs, eh? I stopped you from using them for a bit, huh? Come over here for a sec. Depending on how they're used, plugs can be a positive or a negative. No matter how amazing the thing is, the intentions of the user are important.
Okay.
Don't you forget it. Here. Take this here plug as an example. It's got power tied to the waves. That means, Luigi, pal, you ought to get a nice old boost from it. You got the battle plug, Auto Luigi! Good luck out there.
Yeah. Okay.
Boy, boy.
Yeah. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Corridete.
Mario, Luigi! Thank goodness you're okay. Huh? You washed up on Conductor Island and met the Great Conductor. You're serious? We Wotness all revere the Great Conductor. What's going on? Are we shaking? Mario! Luigi! Excuse me! Quick, over here! Something weird is happening at Fortress Zocket! I wonder what's going on over there. Let's find out. Mario! Luigi! Look! That's the cause of all the shaking! What the? What is that? This is way scarier than what we've seen so far. They must have set that barrier up to keep us from getting near it. There's no way we can get close to that thing on Ship-Shape Island. I don't think even the cannon could get past an obstacle like that. Let's check with Technicky. I bet she'll have an idea.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're wondering where Technicky is, she's basically down by where all the ant berries are, so we're gonna go talk to her. Thank you for explaining the situation. I'll need some time to consider this. There must be some way to enhance Shipshape Island to get past the barrier. Have you thought about consulting a Daphne? Who's that? A Daphne is a genius among geniuses. When she was born, instead of crying, she detailed a new theory of locomotion. Getting to that fortress should be child's play for someone of her intellect. Excuse me. Final burp of the video. You want us to consult a Daphne? The more options we have to solve this, the better. I hear a Daphne is living her best life in a ritzy spot somewhere. Someplace ritzy. Ah, you must be thinking of the Jellyfish Dance Hall. The Jellyfish what? Oh, sorry. Maybe I was unclear. The dance hall there is the place to be in Concordia. I'll bet the dance hall is drifting out there somewhere as Jellyfish Island, not as a jellyfish. Let's see if we can find any currents we haven't sailed to yet. So we got a plan in motion and new side quests. So it's time, you guys. It's time to work on getting these side quests done. So we're going to start off by heading back to Conductor Island. Because there are a few flowers that bloomed now that we've restored the lighthouse, or reconnected the lighthouse with Shipshape Island. Yeah, so you can use this pipe here as a shortcut. I can finally talk freely and not have to read dialogue. I transferred back to my room again. I was recording some of this in my garage, but then, I got tired and decided to go to bed last night. And before I went to bed, I was like, you know what, I'm going to need to take all this shit back into my room, because if I don't, then I'm going to get shit for it the next day. But, yeah, I believe all you get here are just beans, by the way. Yeah, you get a heart bean and a stash bean. I didn't get this video done last night, which kind of bums me out because I am running late on it, but why rush it? At this point, quality is more important, honestly. Hey there, how's it going? Say, this might surprise you, but I'm getting pretty hungry. I was thinking I might head out and find some gourmet food. Even we guardian spirits like to get out and try some fashionable foods, Great Conductor, sir, maybe now's not the best time to go on food adventures. You're right about that. Plus, I put the great in Great Conductor, right? A massively mysterious, a walking, talking legend. You're a plug, man. Chill out. So for me to go out and, whatever you just said, I can hear the comments. Look at that divine guy. Such brilliance, I might faint. Yeah, that kind of attention could be a real problem. I have an idea. Go out and about with us, your Great Conductor-ness. Huh? With you? I'm not feeling it. Sounds boring. If that's really and truly their big plan, I'd rather just roll around right here. Then order a fucking DoorDash or something, dude. Like, come on. Yes, let's head. Gotta stall. I'd like a tasty treat first so I can at least head out in a cheerful mood. Ugh. Let's go. Oh, ouch, ouch, ouch. Drat, I'm getting a headache. Yep, achy head. It's a bad one. And, yep, there goes the old stomach now. Sorry. Head and tummy together. That's bad news. Oh, Great Conductor, can we get you something to help? Maybe a tasty little something? Oof. Ow, 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 ow. Now that you mention it, something sweet and cold ought to do the trick. I think we know exactly what that is, and even if you don't, I'm literally about to show it to you guys. So, the other side quests that we have is this one right here. So we're going to go to All Sand and talk to this guy again. Mario, Luigi, ever heard about the legend of Heat Freeze Island? Once or twice. It speaks of two stone statues. The legend goes that you can get a wish granted by making an offering to them. Maybe you can tell me my little brother has vanished on me again. He refuses to stop gallivanting off. I have only one option left, getting that wish. So, I'd like you to ask this. Please protect my brother and guide him back home safely. Oh, and please help my brother settle down and respect me more. And help my brother be more like me, cool and smart. Oh, and I think that's a full wish list there. Yeah, I was about to say, dude, like, you literally are pushing it with your wishes. Oh, we get some candy for this. So, 2 side quests is not bad. You know, for, you know, a little bit of a break with the story and whatnot. I actually didn't mind these side quests that much. For the Great Conductor's meal, you're basically just going to come here and get some potato gelato to go. And thankfully you don't have to spend a single coin on it, even though it doesn't really matter because I have literally like fucking 25,000 coins, or I'm going to have like almost 25k by the time this video is over. Man, I wish I had that money in real life. Okay, shut up, dude. Shut up. Video games are supposed to be an escape from real life. So now that that's done, we're going to give it to him. You brought me something. Oh, how thoughtful of you. Oh, I mean, ouch, ouch, ouchie. Yeah, I'll feel better if I eat this. Thanks a million. Slurp! Slurp, slurp! Okay, I'm not gonna read this shit. That's one way to eat, I guess. That's what she said. Yep, stomach full. No complaints. Diet starts tomorrow, most likely. Well, since we took care of your hunger, we should head out to... Oh, ouch, 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 something hurts. Yep, gonna need to eat more to fix this one. If I don't, it'll be curtains for me. Great Conductor, you're a faker. Well, you are stingy. So, Great Conductor, we can hear you, you know. Well, you got me. You bros are the real deal. And you've got old reliable Snoutlet on your team. You just want to get back on my good side. Heh. Did you say reliable? That's so. Aw, you're gonna make me blush. I'll keep doing my best to help these two. Hello? Hello? Can you still see me? Well, thanks for spending some time with me. I'll give you a parting gift. That is also an apology gift. Great Conductor, where? I don't even know if that shit is gonna help us, to be completely honest. But we're gonna go back to Heat Freeze Island again, and we're gonna find those 2 statues. This took me a little bit of time to actually track them down, so I did some editing here, but that's where I am on the map. A quick flash for you guys there. Whenever I cut a lot of time out, I always try to provide a location on the map, like briefly even, so you guys can see like where I am and basically figure out where to go. But at this point, I doubt that people are following along. You know, I say this all the time. You know, I always say, you know, to like do this if you're following along, but then I always follow up with the whole, you know, at this point, no one's going to be following along with every single thing I do. People are going to play their own way, you know. Well, here you are again. Greetings to you. I take it you have an offering for us. My word, what a fine offering. I sense your reverence, much appreciated. Oh, you're making an offering on someone else's behalf. Ah, yes. May no harm come to this brother. May he return home and settle down. And that feels like a lot. That's okay, though. Wishes granted. Man, look how pretty. Nice. Want to head back? Yeah, let's do it. If you guys hear any noise right now, there's some activity going on in the kitchen. I hope you guys don't hear that. May my brother stop being such a worrywart and being so something. May things get into the thick of head. Okay, whatever. I'm not even gonna try anymore, bro. Like I've been mostly reading all of this dialogue, but I'm just like not in the mood. So now we're gonna head back to All Sand Island and basically talk to him to finish this up. So you gave the offering. Thank you. Brother! You're finally back. Where in the world did you go? I need you to do me a favor. I'm not a little kid anymore. You listening, brother? You don't need to worry about me so much. I'll be fine. I know, but you'll always be a little kid to me. Still, you're right. I should trust that you know what's good for you. Well, I should apologize for running off on a solo mission again, brother. Next time, let's go on a treasure hunt as brothers, right? You got it. Mario, Luigi, you've really done a lot for us. I think we'll learn from you and work together the way brothers would work to find treasure. Take this. Oh, and this new treasure map too. It's the least we can do. That's a map of an island in the Gulch Rock Sea. Or Gulch Rock Sea. Can I see your ocean map? It should be around here. You should totally go on your own treasure hunt. And that's the end of that. So yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure you all have, with all of you with eyes and ears, have put it together at this point that there is a fifth area, and I'm trying to use the pipe here, but it's not working. There is a fifth area in the ocean sea in this game to explore, and yeah, our next like main destination is Jellyfish Island, but we're not going to go there quite yet because there's still a few things that we can do here, not on this island, but before we move on with the story. But yeah, there is a fifth world in this game, and I actually don't really remember there being as much to do in the fifth world. I may be incorrect. There may be more islands than I initially thought, but yeah, here we are in Scorching Island. We're in the cave. This is where we are on the map, and there's this little path that I found here that I figured I would show you guys because it, leads to a bunch of like items and whatnot, and like a secret cave, and I believe sprite bulbs as well. So this is something that I have been like figuring out how to get to for a while now, but now that we have this ability where we can like crush the rocks, we can get there. So we're just gonna flee from this battle. I avoided like a lot of battles. There's the little tacky loading screen. Guys, I don't know, for any of you like keen-eyed viewers, you may have noticed that every time the fight is a battle is over, or a loading screen usually pops up, I usually cut it out because I like the graphics and the art style in this game, but the loading screen, for some reason, I don't like it, man. It's just so tacky and weird looking. So head up here, and there's going to be this split path. I don't know what's going on with the emojis, man. What's been going on for the past like couple of hours of the game, but like the weird exclamation point not being complete, or like the typical like speechless like 3 dots only being 2 dots. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. Probably not. See, that's what I'm talking about, how like the exclamation point was all like squished there for some weird reason. I'm literally grasping for straws at this point, trying to complain about certain things. So, you're going to have to keep it moving here because this boulder is going to be chasing us, which is very Indiana Jones for no real reason. even though it's not. What am I saying, bro? Jeez Louise. We're almost there, bro. We're almost there. But, yeah, this does lead to, definitely some interesting stuff. And, this part can be a little nerve-wracking because you do have to go back for one of the bombs, but you should be fine as long as you are quick enough. Also, make sure you don't stand too close to the bomb because you don't want to get taken out by it. But that's pretty much it. That's the end of that section there. And that boulder wasn't shit. Look at how slow that thing was. So after that is done, we can head past these enemies here. There is a pipe for us there to activate. Although I'm going to show the second half of this, or like the final half of this battle here. Because, I don't know, I just want to. It doesn't hurt every now and then to show a shorter battle, you know? But we are going to avoid this boxing guy. Looking back at this part, like, you know, in particular and going forward, I feel like if I had not avoided any encounters and kept fighting enemies, then I probably would have gotten closer to, like, that max level than I actually did. These crates down here are boxes. I never figured out how to actually get them, but I don't think it matters that much. We got one of these things over here where Luigi and I are going to compete to see who can collect more coins. I always like these little mini games, to be completely honest. Another thing that I kind of missed, man, is like those platforms, like in the beginning of the game where, you know, basically like one of you, you know, those platforms that were like colored, that, you know, where you'd have to jump as Luigi and then as Mario and as Luigi to like create a path, like a bridge of platforms. What happened to those, man? Those things honestly like just completely disappeared at a certain point. So here we're close to 25,000. There's nothing over here, but look at this place, man. It's literally like Mordor. This is where you come to like drop the ring, dude. We're approaching a drifting island. I believe that's Jellyfish Island. We're actually going to be going there in the next video, by the way. Yeah, I end this video off before we even arrive there because I wanted that to be its own video. That island that we're coming up on is actually probably one of my favorite main islands, like, in the game. Like, I actually really like Jellyfish Island for some reason. I mean, it's just dope, dude. Like, it's dope. One thing you will never hear me bitch about is, you know, how just creative this game is and how beautiful some of the areas are, you know? And, I mean, the performance in this game definitely could be a lot better. I'm going to go all the way back to, like, the early parts, because I think that's when I first brought this up. But if you guys have been watching these videos and you're like, man, this quality is so bad, why is it lagging so much? It's not me. It's the game that is lagging. I have no idea if this game actually runs better on the Switch 2. I would imagine that it probably maybe does, but I don't know. I don't have a Switch 2 yet. I would love to get one before the end of the year, but there's only like a few games that I am like actually interested in playing on the Switch 2, and it doesn't seem like anything new or big has released at all in the past year, aside from, you know, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Mario Kart, and Metroid Prime 4, you know? A painless broken heart, the Volko method. Firstly, thinking of broken hearts in the negative is meaningless. In fact, identifying early that a partner has upset one's equilibrium is to be congratulated. For those who find such thinking difficult, it is enough to rely on the power of science. As evidence, consider how the sciencey spice and hot potato stew can settle the spirit. Connector, limitless power. Electricity, wind, power, geothermal energy. Among these, Connector has a unique place. Emanating from the Unitree, it reaches the lighthouse and supplies each region. Though it is the chief form of energy supporting this world, what it is actually is largely unclear. However, it is thought that Connector is made only inside the Unitree, but there are recent theories about feelings of family, friendship, love, so-called bonds. It's thought that such bonds are also sources of Connector. Magma, a study in molten rock. A certain researcher born on Scorching Folk put forth a thesis on the origins of magma. It makes the bold guess that deep, deep under the Scorching volcano, deeper than deep, ridiculously deep underground, the magma is made in a giant something. Further, geothermal energy causes magma to boil from the pot and bubble to the surface, blah, 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 blah. Boring science stuff. I'm just kidding. It's not boring. It would be a little less boring if I still had my original commentary, but I'm going to move on. So we're going to find the rest of the reefs, actually the second to last reef. The last reef is on another island that we haven't unlocked yet, another island chain up there above us. And now we're going to head to this island that we unlocked from doing that one side quest. And yeah, this is the Teensy Islet. And there's really not much for us to do here. It's just another one of those coin mini games, as you're about to see. And we do also get another prize after that. But it's kind of cool to explore these little islets every now and then. And I don't know, these little coin challenges are not as frequent, so I enjoy them whenever they do pop up, you know? I enjoy beating Luigi, honestly. I enjoy seeing him rack up all those coins, only to come in at the very, very end and go like, oh no, sorry bitch, I got more than you, I'm better. And then you just get all the coins anyway. I've never lost one of these before because honestly this game is really freaking easy. It's a kid's game, you know? All modern Nintendo games are like kids games now. They're just really easy. But yeah, we ended up getting another 1,300 there, so that's 26K, bro. And here's our prize. And it's basically just a platinum medallion. Yay. I forgot what those are even for, honestly. But now that we've done that, we can head back to Shipshape Island. And yeah, like I said, in the next video, we're going to be going to Jellyfish Island. So if you guys enjoyed this, which I hope you did, this was a longer one, but nevertheless, I had fun making it. If you enjoyed it, please comment, like, subscribe, share it with your friends. And next time on Mario and Luigi Brothership, we will explore Jellyfish Island. So, I'll see you guys then. Peace!